16th February 2022 Morning Murli Om Shanti BapDada Madhuban. Sweet children, the Father has come at the confluence age to serve you children from His heart and with His life. This drama is now ending and all of you will have to return home. Question: why can't you children attain your karmatit stage now, but only at the end? Answer: when your souls became karmatit, you need bodies made up of pure elements. At present, the 5 elements are impure. When the elements became pure, you can attain your karmatit stage. When you children became completely pure, you will not be able to stay here. When you became pure, you will need a pure bodies in the pure world. This is why at present you are half caste. At the end, your intellects will be able to have full yoga and you will become pure. All your sins will have been absolved and you will attain your karmatit stage. Song: the resident of the faraway land has come to the foreign land. Om Shanti. The traveler who lives in the faraway land is definitely remembered by human souls, that is, by living beings. In fact, all living beings are travelers, just as the Father has come here from the supreme abode. In the same way, your children have also come here from the supreme abode to play your parts. I only have to come once in the whole cycle. This is why I am said to be a reincarnation. Once you come here, you then continue to take rebirth here. Whereas I only come to the children once in order to serve them with love from the depths of my heart and with my life. The Father loves all the children. There couldn't be any father who would not love his children. Only children receive an inheritance from their father. Those are limited fathers, whereas this one is the unlimited Father. No one knows when the Father comes. The Father says, sweet children, the drama is now coming to an end and you now have to return home. No one knows the way back. They simply say that so and so became a resident of heaven, or that he went to the land beyond. You now know that no one can return home in between. The Father has to come when everyone's path has ended. You know that in terms of physical bodies, we are brothers and sisters. Each of you has to complete your own part and you will then all have to repeat your parts at your own time. Everyone remembers the Father. O purifier, come. O Ram of Sita, come. Ram would not come for only one Sita alone. There is only one Ram, means God, for all the Sitas. All children remember him and worship him. This drama is one of the 5,000 years. The Father says, you do not know your own births. I know about them. No one could tell you about anything of hundreds of thousands of years. The main thing is who the God of the Gita is. Only when you forget this, according to the drama, can the Father come again. Nothing can happen by simply reading the Gita. The Father himself comes and teaches you children Raj Yoga. The Father says, all the new things I tell you will disappear. They do not continue for all time. The knowledge of the others continues to the end. They continue to relate it to one another. Whereas here, neither the one who is speaking it nor those who are listening to it will remain. All will return home. There, you do not even know you are 16 celestial degrees full. It is the reward. Then, from being 16 celestial degrees, you became 14 celestial degrees. If you were to know this in advance, the happiness of the kingdom would disappear. The Father explains that the highest on high religious scripture should be first. People have forgotten the one who established the deity religion. There is greater praise for the one who speaks the Gita than for the Gita itself. None of the other founders of religions can be called God. Only the one incorporeal one is God. All the rest are corporeal. The Srimad Bhagavad Gita has been remembered. It is spoken by the bestower of salvation for all. At present, everyone is Tamapradhan and resides in the graveyard. Baba comes and once again awakens all of you. This old world is to be destroyed. Everyone will be crushed like mustard seeds. In the golden age, there will be a very small deity tree. Everyone remembers God. O God, the one who established the land of truth. However, when does he come? In the scriptures, they have mentioned hundreds of thousands of years. That is called darkness. You now know that your Baba is the ocean of knowledge. There cannot be any other ocean of knowledge. The Father, the ocean of knowledge, comes to us children from the faraway land. We were all in darkness. We did not know that we are all actors in the drama. Who is the highest on high? You should know this too. Is it knowledge to say that God is omnipresent? If he were omnipresent, you could not even perform devotion on him. That is called ignorance. Your children now know that the bestower of salvation for all is the Father, and his name is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiv. He is the Father of all fathers. You have had worldly fathers for birth after birth. The Father is the highest on high, and then all the others come down number-wise. Those who belong to the genealogical tree of the deities will come down first. The Father is now creating that creation. How could Brahmins be created through Brahma? They are adopted through the Father of people. Children say, Baba, we belong to you, and now too we belong to you. We first came into the golden age. At present, we are half caste. We are changing from Shudras into Brahmins. We will become completely pure and karmatit at the end. At the end, your intellects will be able to have full yoga because all your sins are to be burnt away. Even so, you cannot be said to be pure here because your bodies are impure. You are now becoming pure from impure, and then in the golden age, you will also receive pure bodies. Once you have become completely pure, you will not be able to remain here. When souls have become pure, even the 5 elements will become pure. You children are now at the confluence age. This is the true influence of the Kumbh Mela, means gathering. Going to the Ganges of water belongs to the path of devotion. Sannyasis go to bath there. Yet they still say that souls are immune to the effect of actions. The Father says, you have heard a lot on the path of devotion. Now judge for yourselves what is right. This is the story of immortality through which you became the masters of the land of immortality. You can never experience death there. There, you would not say that so and so has died. Here people have so much fear of death. There, you simply change your costume. The praise of Bharat is very great. There is as much praise of Bharat as there is of the Father. Even now temples to Lakshmi and Narayan are being built. However, they do not know when the Father came. There truly used to be deities in the golden age, since they say that the golden age existed for hundreds of thousands of years. Its population should be countless. None of them do anything with their intellects. They say that the Ganges emerged from the mouth of a cow. All of that is in fact a matter of knowledge. How could there be a bull, etc. in the subtle region? Those scriptures have continued for half a cycle. The most beloved Father explains all of those things to you children. All are my children, but you became the most beloved. People do not know when Lakshmi and Narayan ruled. They celebrate the birthday of Radhe and Krishna, but they know nothing about Lakshmi and Narayan. They have shown Ram in the Silver Age and Krishna in the Copper Age. However, Radha and Krishna belong to the Golden Age. Only you know all of this. How will all the religions be repeated? When will the founder of such and such a religion come? People think each of the founders of religions establish his religion and then returns home. But who would then sustain it? Every human being who creates a creation also sustains it. They do not destroy it. A father who creates a limited creation can only give momentary, temporary happiness. If someone doesn't have a child, he would say, "How will my clan expand?" The father says, "At present all are impure and corrupt." There is a song in which they sing, "Look at what the state of Bharat has become." Then in another song they sing, "Our Bharat is the highest." Is it elevated now? No. At present it is completely impure. The father says, "Children, have patience. This is a play. Your days of sorrow are now ending and your days of happiness are coming." The father, the resident of the supreme abode, has come into the foreign land to change hell into heaven. The father says, "This is my birthplace." Can anyone tell me where the incorporeal father came? Whose body did I enter? When did I come? What did I come to do? No one can tell you this. The children know how the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, comes and purifies the impure. The father says, "Children, I do not have any cure." Beloved children, you only call out to me, the purifier. You call me the Almighty Authority. You now need power to conquer the five vices. Here, there is no question of a violent war. This is incognito. Simply remember me. This is called the silent unending mantra. It is now the stage of retirement for all of you. You all have to return home. It is the land of peace. You will automatically go to the land of happiness from there. Peace is your original religion. You cannot receive peace in this kingdom of Ravan. However, if you wish to receive it for a little while, sit down and become bodiless. Everyone wants peace. Even if a billion were to sit in a silence, there couldn't be any peace. This is the world of peacelessness. They cannot come up with a solution for creating peace. This is the responsibility of God, the Father alone. Your children know that there used to be the kingdom of deities. It was called paradise. But it is now the end of the Iron Age, the land of sorrow. That is the land of peace, the sweet home. The sweet Father also resides there. That is the land of happiness, whereas this is the land of sorrow. All the other religions emerge in between. There continues to be expansion. People have given the cycle a duration of hundreds of thousands of years. That is called intense darkness. Whereas in the golden age there is intense light. In the incorporeal world there is limitless peace. We have come here to play our parts. The Father says, "O souls, are you listening with your organs, your ears? Do you know how the cycle of the drama turns? At present, you are Trikaladarshi. No one except you Brahmins is Trikaladarshi. Rishis and Munis also used to say they do not know God, that they are atheists. You have now become theist, and you also know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. You have now received the knowledge of all three worlds. No one except you has this knowledge. Lakshmi and Narayan can neither be called Trilokinath nor Trikaldarshi. Human beings cannot be called Trilokinath. You know the three aspects of time and the three worlds. Lakshmi and Narayan do not have the knowledge of the three worlds either. Vishnu has been shown with the discus of self-realization. Vishnu is the dual form of Lakshmi and Narayan. Radha and Krishna became Lakshmi and Narayan. At present, people are building such beautiful temples as memorials, but they should know their biographies. God, the highest on high, is one. He is named as Shiv. He is also called Rudra. This is the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. There cannot be a sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Krishna. Krishna is a prince of the golden age. How could he create a sacrificial fire? The flames of destruction emerge from the sacrificial fire of Rudra. In the golden age, there is no need to create sacrificial fires. All sacrificial fires, except for the sacrificial fire of knowledge, are material sacrificial fires. The Father has explained why this is called a sacrificial fire. All the materials of the old world is to be sacrificed. This is why it is said the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, created a sacrificial fire in which human beings change into deities. Deities do not set foot in the old world. The Father has given you a vision of everything. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, be stable in your original relation of peace. This is the stage of retirement. You now have to return home. Therefore, let there be remembrance of the Father. This is the silent unending mantra. Second point, in order to become karmatit, you must become completely pure. The burden of sins that you have can only be removed by staying on the pilgrimage of remembrance. Conquer the vices with the power of remembrance. Blessing. May you have determined thoughts and be constantly surrounded by pure thoughts and thereby experience a canopy of protection. Explanation. One pure, elevated and powerful thought of yours can perform great wonders. A bond of pure thoughts and of being surrounded by pure thoughts becomes a canopy of protection for weak souls. It becomes a means of safety or a fortress. In practicing this, there is initially a battle and worse thoughts cut off your pure thoughts. However, if you have determined thoughts, then God Himself becomes your companion and you constantly have a tilak of victory. Simply let this emerge and all rest will automatically become merged. Slogan. In order to give a vision of your angelic form, practice being detached from your body. Om Shanti